Brand new information just dropped for AOE4's upcoming release, Knights of Cross and Rose. We're going to take a look at it. There's new screenshots, there's new information about the civilizations, and information about upcoming game modes and maps. We're going to be embarking on an epic journey with Knights of Cross and Rose, the newest Age of Empires 4 DLC set to release this spring. You can already now wishlist it, and you can pre-order it for a 15% discount. It's going to feature 2 new variant civilizations, Knights, Templar, and House of Lancaster, each respectively replacing French and English as variant civs. 10 new maps for skirmish and multiplayer, and a new game mode called Historical Battles. The Age-up variant civilizations include a bunch of new screenshots here. So one of the first new screenshots we can see is the big fight scene here between the 2 different new variant civs. We have some original units like trebuchets and siege towers, but a lot of new skins, visuals, and a hero unit as well for this civ. We can see the French variant over here with the pikes and the arps, and the horsemen up here, and the Lancasters over here with the longbows, the long-range ones. We have English knights here, and what looks to be some club militia. Seems they play a little bit out like HRE with their clubs up here. And some sort of horseman in the back here featuring a dagger. Or maybe that's scouts. Let's go back to the post. While base civilizations like the English and French allow us to explore a broad range of human history, variant civs provide a unique opportunity to dive deep into specific moments in time and unearth the stories within. This is a design philosophy the team believes in, and with Knights of Cross and Rose, the team was able to expand upon this concept with feedback from the community fresh in mind. One thing we hear loud and clear for players is the importance of staying true to history while still presenting fun gameplay mechanics, even with variant civs. With that in mind, we're giving the Knights, Templar, and House of Lancaster a more direct civilization treatment. Wondering what that means. Drawing inspiration from the moments in time these well-known groups inhabited and aiming for a high level of authenticity as much as possible. Not only are we leaning more into history as our compass when it comes to overall design, but we're also packing in more content. These variant civs bring with them even more unique units, upgrades, and abilities to ensure that they stand out from their base civ in meaningful ways. In this case, of the Knights Templar, there are no shared traits, bonuses, units, or upgrades between them and the French civilization. The Knights Templar, let's take a look at the 2 new screenshots. First screenshot here features the TC with the flags here. You're free to speculate what those flags mean, but I believe they share a little bit from previous screenshots. We have our new knights down here, it seems. Templar knights. We have some sort of horseman here. Some people have been speculating about the overhand grip. I don't believe that's an overhand grip. I believe that is just the stand ground for standard horsemen, as you can see here. Then we have villagers, houses, mills, walls, and this big keep-looking like thing. So what is this? Perhaps it's going to be a little bit more of like a single unique landmark type of structure that ages through the game with you. And there you can get your unique bonuses, techs, and maybe units. We don't know. Maybe it even acts like a keep. There's lots to speculate on here. The second screenshot, let's take a look at it. More Templars, very juicy. 2 types of men-at-arms, as we can see here. One with these golden-ish swords and big devilish horns. And then the ones over here. We've got arps in the back with the shields in their back. We've got this type of melee unit. We've got the knights. And these are not royal knights, it seems. So it might just be that the Templars play out more of it like an infantry civilization, seeing as there are 3 different models here. But they might also just have different models. Who knows? The Knights Templar, while a well-known historical group, were neither state nor kingdom. As a military order, they were comprised of individuals from a variety of nations. This unique situation allowed our teams to some degree of creative freedom when exploring how to best represent the Knights Templar in gameplay. While their unit roster is powerful, it's the Knights Templar's unique recruitment system that we believe will give them a fun, strategic edge. Historically, Templar commanderies were established in nearly every European kingdom, acting as a source of power, of prestige for the Order. With Knights of Cross and Rose, this system is brought to life with the Commandery Age-Up system, in which you can select one of 3 allies with each age to receive a permanent bonus and unique unit. Did we mention yet that Knights Templar have a lot of unique units? Furthermore, the Templars built a lot of castles, fortresses, and various fortifications around Europe and the Levant. Thus, the fortress, their unique keep, plays a key strategic role in their overall gameplay. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we are stuck with a unique keep, like we saw before. And this unique keep seems to be able to recruit across Europe different types of units and a lot of different unique units. Furthermore, you can also, it seems, play with a lot of defensive structures in general as the civilization out on the map. So I wonder how it's going to play out. House of Lancaster. Let's take a look. The House of Lancaster were key players in 2 of the most formative wars in European medieval history, the War of the Roses and the 100 Years' War. The Lancasters were known for their unparalleled range tactics on the battlefield and an unyielding patronage of the arts and sciences. These historical elements inspired much of the gameplay when bringing the House of Lancaster variant civilization to life in this upcoming DLC. Not only does this variant civilization come equipped with a powerful ability called Synchronized Shot, which allows for a wide-ranging volley shot, but they are also bolstered by the Manor, a unique building that generates resources. While the Knights Templar provides several sleek and wholly new gameplay options, the House of Lancaster serves as a departure from the English-based civilization while still providing a generally intuitive playstyle that leads towards defensive strategies. Amazing. I like defensive strategies. It's good for new players. And what I also like is variant civs. This is going to be a ranged civilization. It seems to have a hero unit as well. These range units here, these are Imperial currently, as all of the other units here. So it's hard to say exactly what type of unit we're dealing with, whether this is their standard archer or a call-in or whatever it is. We also have a manor which we have to take a look at. It might be exactly what we are seeing the edge of here. Or maybe up here. This looks like it could be a white tower or a manor. We don't quite know. So a lot to digest here. We have some club infantry. And I'm really curious with this unique unit here. This king, this new JD, if you will. Lastly, we got Historical Battles. Historical Battles. The new single-player mode, Historical Battles, deviates from the traditional narrative-focused campaign by narrowing in on select moments in history notable to the Knights Templar and House of Lancaster. While these historical battles aim to enrich the gameplay experience with elements common to campaign, including storybook style, cinematics, and voice acting, their vignette quality as standalone missions allow us to take real history as inspiration for a challenging set of objectives that, in some cases, put the power to defy history into the player's hands. So, unique decisions, perhaps. Some of these battles start in desperate situations that were historical defeats for the armies you command, such as the Siege of Safed or Safed. I don't know. This might be some Middle East place. I don't know. This particular setup begs the question: with your wits and cunning, can you hold back the might of a Baibar's army that defeated the Knights Templar? A core element of these battles is that players are scored and ranked by their performance through an associated medal system, meaning we have to take a fundamentally different approach to the mission design. In the classic campaign format, missions are more linear with a singular focus on describing the actual event. With historical battles, we have filled the maps with secrets, traps, and more to promote exploration. This leads to battles being puzzle-like in nature, which means that it is not a play once and be done with it experience, but instead a mode that challenges you to optimize your play over repeated attempts. Players looking for an additional level of challenge have the option of unlocking Conqueror mode based on decisions made during the mission. We expect this style of content to resonate with a broader audience as it melds aspects of narrative comment to campaigns with the replayability and strategic opportunities of skirmish. We're looking forward to hearing what you think of this approach to single-player modes. Yo, that's crazy. So a new type of narrative, new type of content where you play out different events throughout history, in specific for the House of Lancaster and Knights Templar. That's very, very cool. I've always been looking for more single player content, and I know a lot of people do as well, because it's great for content, right? It's good for streaming, it's good for YouTube videos, and it's fun for me as well. I've always enjoyed single player content. So seeing that they're adding in more of this fulfills my need for, what should I say, single player content, and all of the players that don't really dabble too much in multiplayer are also gonna want to come back and enjoy this. So this is gonna be great. I really hope there's gonna be more information. We've seen all these new screenshots from the game, which is great. And I'm really looking forward to what you guys think of this, what you guys speculate is gonna be new systems, new designs, how it's gonna play out. Because, well, we don't know. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Go and pre-order if you feel like it. There's a 15% discount. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.